You guys a little bit about putting on door panels and a couple things that I've run into. They have these clips here. They have these type for the rear, and I don't know, these seem to work okay for the original ones, and then they have the ones that you get from Wolfsburg West for the doors, which are, I don't know if I have any back here. These are the ones for the rear. Let's see if I got some of the front ones laying around. Maybe I do. Another rear one. But anyway, the front ones, you guys might know what they look like. They're kind of expensive. And the same people that make TMI bug door panels make TMI Mustang. And this is a Mustang door panel clip. And they are really difficult to get off. But, you know, I found that the VW ones a lot of times fall off. You know, I'll be putting on the door panel, and then even if you put they say, oh, put the little rubber thing on there, and then it doesn't fall off. Well, I'm not finding that. So I use sometimes these Mustang ones. Now, there's a big difference in price. So the Volkswagen ones, I think they're what, 75 cents or 25 cents each. So 100 of them cost you like $75. You know, something like that. I don't know, or $25, whatever it is. These here are available at the I don't know if I can get a focus here. These are available at the Body Shop Supply, and they're like, for 100 of these was $7.95. That's enough to do like 2 or 3 cars, I guess. You know, because the thing about these is, let's say you're putting on your door panel here, Volkswagen clips, you got to put one in every hole or it's going to fall off. With these, you only have to put like 9 of them in the door panel. I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 clips on there on a door. But to get the door panel back off, I'm not sure that you'll be able to get them off without breaking them, but also the VW ones are almost the same. Sometimes they stay on forever and you can't get them off, or sometimes you put them on and they don't come back off. But the way to get them off, if you have to take the door panel back off again, is to use a brake spoon. Let's take a look at one of those. Here's my trusty musty brake spoon. And you can shove this in behind there and then put it right up on the clip and get it right underneath the clip and pop it off. Now, I'm going to tell you, it's still a good chance you're going to break the door panel trying to get it off. Same thing with the VW ones. Less chance with the VW ones, but then again, you're dealing with the panel always popping off. So it's kind of a catch-22. But if you use your brake spoon to get it right underneath the clip, then you're actually putting it so that the clip is right here. You know what I'm saying? So you're prying on the clip, not on the wood. If you're prying the wood, definitely going to break the door panel trying to get it off. Prying the clip, it's still going to be tough, but they will stay on. So, like I said, a Volkswagen and a Mustang are actually both made by TMI panels. You know, the panels made by TMI, and these clips are designed for Mustang, and they are the same type of design that VW used. I don't know if the holes are exactly the same size, probably, but these stay on. So I don't know, just something to think about. You don't have to you do whatever you want to do, and don't tell me if it doesn't work. I'm just giving you guys some ideas. But putting on the back door panels, okay, so these holes are always weird. So just so you know, you know, typically when you put on the front door panels, your clips are always going to be in like this. Clips are always going to be like this direction, right? When you put on the front door panels. But on the back, there's these 2 clips right here. This one and this one are always weird. They're always something like, you know, sideways or this way. So make sure when you go to put this on, especially if you're going to use these clips that are really impossible to get off, that everything lines up ahead of time before you go ahead and clip it on. Because once you get it on, it's going to be really hard to get it off again, and you're going to be really needing that brake spoon to get it off. So remember it's this one and this one, I think. Oh wait, this one. These three that are always weird. They always have something other than the normal way. Like this one will go on like this normally. It'll go on like the normal clip in the front, and the side ones down here do too usually. But there's some of them that I have to put odd directions. Maybe I'll show you real quick before I put it in. All right, so this is roughly the position that I ended up with on mine. Like this. So this one's up, this one's sideways like that, this one's down, and this one's out, and this one's this direction. So yeah, like I said, it's not exactly the same, and then these two are unused on this year. Now other years are going to be different. This is a 65, so keep that in mind when you're putting on your door panels. And like I said, putting together one of these cars is just, they don't go together like cookies. You know, you don't snap them like cookies and put them together. There's always challenges because, number one, you know, you're using an aftermarket part, you know, so it doesn't fit right. You know, especially these are, you know, empty. They must be made out of wafer material. I don't know what they're made out of. And, you know, they don't look bad when they're in. They look all right, you know, a little bit. I could heat that up probably and get rid of those little wrinkles. But, you know, the material is real cheap. It's like rubbery, and it's not marine quality, and neither is the TMI. So, I mean, if you can all deal with it, the best way to go is to get a upholstery shop to do stuff. And like if you didn't want to do any of this stuff yourself, I mean, some of you guys are all DIY, you want to do the whole thing, and that's cool because that's the way I do it, you know. But some of you guys aren't going to want to do that. You know, here's how that one looks in, but I tuck my carpet in it last, and I'll shove that in with a putty knife. Okay, so I put my carpet in like this around the hump and down, and I shove it behind here with a putty knife, and then I'll have the carpet piece that tucks in here, and it goes over to the back of the seat. So all that stuff gets in there. I just haven't got to it yet, but I do that after I put the door panels in, because it's kind of hard when you have the carpet in here and you're fighting that. Sometimes, you know, every door panel is a little bit different, every car is a little bit different, depending on where you got the door panels from. And some of them are tighter, some of them are looser. And if it's too tight, sometimes it's really hard to, when you put the carpet down first, sometimes it's really hard to even get the door panel to fit and to get the clips on. So yeah, I found it easier if I just do it this way, and then I just tuck it in afterwards with a putty knife. And I don't know if that works with a carpet kit, because I don't use carpet kits, I make my own. So if you watch my other videos, you can watch out how to make your own carpet kit, and it's a lot less expensive. You get better quality carpet, you get marine grade quality carpet versus getting, you know, whatever they cut off the roll, cheap stuff. So anyway, it's a couple of things about door panels, how to get them on, and maybe that'll help you guys out a little bit. And if you're somewhere where they don't have, and you're trying to put on door panels, and you know, maybe you don't have the Wolfsburg West original clips, you can try these, and they're for Mustang. They have these, they're generic, you know, they're at the Body Shop Supply, usually has them, and there's a part number on there, and they're a lot cheaper than the other ones. And you know, I don't know why they charge so much for those things. It just seems like it should be super cheap, but they're not. So anyway, but I'm going to try them, and I haven't, you know, tried to take door panels off like I said with them, but you know, if I was going to take them off, that's the tool I would use right here, and I would just tuck in here, you know, get in there, tuck in, get behind the clip, you know, like that, and then just push up and probably take them off, no problem. All right, talk to you in the next video.